And welcome to the Geeks, and Joysticks podcast YouTube channel. This is the podcast where we talk about shows, movies, video games, and cool stuff we see during the week. I am your lonely, sweaty fucking host, Edward Prazes. By myself this week. I had to knock a quick one out because it's gonna go on a little, I don't even want to call it vacation, but I'm gonna go celebrate all the March birthdays, even though we're in April's. Yeah, so how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Hope everything's all good in the hood. Today, the day of this recording, I was congratulate y'all because we're up to 1 million subscribers on the YouTube. Psych, April Fools. No, we're not. Joke's on me. No, we're not. We're not at 1 million subscribers. And what's going on? That's not on me. That's on y'all. Y'all gotta go to the YouTubes and hit subscribe so you can watch this beautiful, amazing podcast along with what you're doing, where me and my homies talk about what we watch and play during the week, man. That's a sad joke on myself. That's an evil prank on myself. Yeah, today, April Fool's, the day of this recording. A lot of bullshit trailers came out where that I was like, is this real? This is not real. Okay, I gotta go to the description in the video to see if it's a real thing. I think I saw a Zoom game trailer, and it said, "Oh, April Fools." There was also like a Rick and Morty but baby version. That was also April Fools. You gotta be careful today, man. Nothing as worse as the Legend of Zelda one. I've said it and I said it 1,000,000 times. The trailer for the Legend of Zelda movie. Oh, that's so painful. That one hurt. That one hurt a lot. But yeah, we're not at 1 million subscribers, but I really appreciate it if we get a couple more subscribers here and there. So go over there, subscribe on the YouTube. Also, if you're an audio listener, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it even more if you leave a review or comment, slide in our DMs at the Geeks, and Joysticks on the Instagram. You can find me at Edward Prazes, Paurazas. You can follow Felix, my ghostly friend, at Jafel91, and the beautiful bubbly bubbles at Alex_Mac211. Let's get into le programa, bruh. Start off with let's start to feel old, man. It's time. I'm decked out and on me Kingdom Hearts gear. I got a Keyblade hanging up behind me around there somewhere. For y'all audio listeners, earlier this week, the 28th, was the 19th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts. And we've only had 3 major video games in the series. I say major because we've had a handful of other stuff, Chain of Memories and the Dream Drop Distance and the Birth by Sleeps and other stuff and a handful of apps amongst other things, but only 3 mainline games, which kind of sucks, but I'll take it. This is probably by far my favorite PlayStation 2 game. I remember when I got it, I ran home, played it. It just the fact that you running around with Disney characters just blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? I was around 10 years old. Now that I'm thinking about it, shit. 10-year-old little fatty. Oh, fuck. I got a perfect picture for this moment, too. Shit. Shout out to Anton. Yeah, that's me. I don't know how old I was, but I was already 200 pounds. Go to the YouTube to know what I'm talking about. And, yeah, it's fantastic. It's great. It did go out of hand with the story. I don't know if the story evolved as time went on and they just made it more convoluted and crazy. That's like the meme for the game, that the story is so complicated and convoluted in the darkness and the light and then and then it's like, what the hell's going on? And then come on, Donald, and it's like all that shit, and it creates this amazing video game. Next year we're gonna be 20 years that the first one came out. That's insane. That is crazy. Fun fact, I did not beat the first one. I don't know how fun this fact is, but I did not beat the first Kingdom Hearts on my first purchase of it. I beat it later on in life. I think I beat the second one first, and then I came back around and beat the first one. Because, I'm 10 years old. You're not trying to beat. Like, I was stupid, man. I didn't know how to really beat games properly. I just played just to play. Beating the game wasn't a priority for me at that time. But, yeah, that's fun memories. But top 5 favorite franchises. Just Square Enix and Disney coming together. Now Disney owns Star Wars. Now Disney owns Avengers. All the Marvel characters. Oh, Sora running around with Spider-Man. Oh, that'd be tight, man. That'd be tight. Will it ever happen? I don't know. It's a little too much to ask for. The third game introduced Pixar characters, so that's I was kind of like, oh, okay, cool, tight. I'm still waiting for that super mega DLC. Of the World Ends With You thing, so we'll see. I still haven't played the stupid rhythm game either. I played the demo when it came out, but I haven't picked it up. I should. But yeah, shout outs to Donald for never healing me properly. Yeah, all that good shit. Shout outs to Kingdom Hearts, man. Leave a comment down below if you guys are fans or if you could think it's just fucking stupid or what. Let's move it along to some bad news. I was trying to be all nice and cute in the beginning. Another week of stupid ass delays, son. These are a lot of delays. And I'm sick and tired of this first one because I just said this last week, but Venom 2 got delayed again 1 week. Just shut up. Just say just quit it. All right. I get it. Now is for the investors and whatnot. Yeah, enough with this fucking movie being delayed. I think there's more than delays than trailers physically out there. So it's been delayed for 1 week. It was set to release September 17th. It will now be releasing September 24th. That was not a huge deal. Uncharted movie has also been delayed a week. Luckily, these delays are very short, but it's still a delay is a delay. It is now expected to hit February 18th, 2022. Another one that scared me just by reading the title was the Mortal Kombat movie. I was like, holy fucking shit, no. But it was also been pushed back 1 week. It is now set to come out April 23rd. I can't wait for this movie. So now I have to wait another week. That's bullshit. But I'm excited. I'm stoked for this movie. I wonder if the movies, because I'm not watching this on the movies. It's coming out for HBO Max, so I will be watching it there. I wonder if the movie experience of Mortal Kombat enhances it. It has to. Just the audio, etc. So yeah, that one hurt. As well as the Resident Evil movie. This one was delayed a little longer. Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City has been delayed from September 3rd. We were just talking about this last week with Felix. It has now been delayed till November 24th, 2021. This one hurts a little bit more, but I don't know why. There's no real explanation for all these delays, actually, which is kind of fucked up. And I don't understand. I don't know. I don't get it. They filmed they wrapped Resident Evil. I think they also wrapped Uncharted. Venom, I don't know what the hell's going on. I think Mortal Kombat is done. I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe they're hoping up that as the world is opening back up slowly, maybe by giving another week, it's going to open up even more. I am not 100% sure on that. But our final delay, and honestly, I'm not even mad about it, is that the Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer likely delayed or outright canceled. CD Projekt Red announced that it would be reconsidering its approach to future Cyberpunk games, including 2077's planned multiplayer mode. I'd be scared if this was still a thing, if I was a CD Projekt Red worker. Like, you want us to work on that for reals? But like, did you not? Okay. All right. Okay. I know I did see that a patch was released this past week. I need to see videos and research whether or not it actually changed anything. It was supposed to fix V's T-pose, which is where characters appear like this and on top of vehicles and shit. The twitching of enemies while on the floor, amongst other things. That game just scarred me so much that I think I'm just gonna wait till I upgrade. But I did wanted to see if they've been putting work, and I have the game right there. It's just it's like a bad relationship, bro. It hurts. But that hasn't stopped CG Projekt Red from working on new shit. They intend to develop AAA games within the worlds of The Witcher and Cyberpunk beginning in 2022. This is not necessarily meaning, as we've talked about in previous podcasts, that'll be centered around Geralt in the case of The Witcher. And the Cyberpunk one, I have no idea if they'll do like Cyberpunk 2078 or whatnot. But that these worlds are in their plans, I can't. Just fix the one that's out right. That's out right now, man. You know, just fix the one that's out right now. Then you can figure out what's going on later. Because I remember The Witcher also had a terrible launch. The Witcher had a mess of a launch as well. So that's your AAA games launching with terrible messes. That's not a good idea, man. But at least they're learning, because CG Projekt Red vows to change marketing strategy after Cyberpunk 27 release. They announced that they will be adjusting their future marketing strategies to include more gameplay and less concept design. This is per IGN. So what we saw at the lead up of Cyberpunk was a lot of flashiness and none of the substance, and a lot of the, it was like a lot of look over there kind of things, you know, while hiding what we're trying to see until like a week up to the release. I remember the whole thing is a mess. The whole thing is a mess. For me personally, the mystique or the prestige of CG Projekt Red did take a hit after Cyberpunk. For me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not pre-ordering anything anymore. I'm gonna wait after reviews. I'm not gonna buy into their hype anymore. But then again, I wasn't a ginormous fan. I've owned The Witcher 3 for almost 3 years now, and I let Bubbles play it before I even touched it. So I'm a little scarred, but I mean, I don't know, man. I'm curious what super mega fans think, diehards think, of that, but we'll see. Because it's not like, oh, you fucked up so bad, I'm never going to purchase your game anymore. I'm just going to approach it with much more caution than just, Simon, here's $60, do whatever. No. Not with a cheap bastard like myself. No. So we talked about delays, talked about that already. Let's talk about some castings, man. I'm so excited for this movie. So, Russell Crowe is now joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Thor: Love and Thunder. He will have a cameo in this movie. He's joining the cast of Karen Gillan, Taika Waititi, Christian Bale, Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman, Chris Pratt, Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy is playing an actor Hela, so they're probably riffing on the previous thing where, you know, Jason Bourne was fighting, I forget who. Jamie Alexander, Matt Damon, that's who's fighting. Matt Damon, Tessa Thompson, Sam Neill, Sean Gunn, Luke Hemsworth. Who the fuck is Luke Hemsworth? Oh, the ugly one? Which he's not that busted. He's not ugly, but I mean, compared to the other two, goddamn, son. Fucking troll. That must suck to be the third Hemsworth way. Like, you got these two statues of humans, and it's like, oh, what about me though? Like, what about you, fool? Even though he's in a handful of things, Westworld, City Slickers, and that's also part of Westworld. Good for you, Luke. Good for you. Yeah, I'm excited for this movie, man. And then you insert Grandpa Bod himself, Russell Crowe. He's great. He's fantastic. I like that these high, what you call it, like what you would call as fancy actors. These fancy actors are joining the cinematic universe. You know, it's not just like, oh, it's the superhero pew pews movies. Yeah, fucking Christian Bale, Russell Crowe, Matt Damon, who's a hell of an actor as well, in the same movie, man. Because you wouldn't consider, I mean, Natalie Portman also, what the hell? Because you wouldn't call Chris Pratt or Chris Hemsworth like super serious actors, right? It's fair to say. I feel like Taika Waititi is a more serious actor than they are. Shots fired. Tessa Thompson, man, this movie's going to be fantastic. This movie's going to be fantastical. But we already know that with Chris Pratt and Karen running around, Karen Gillan, that's his involvement with the Guardians. I want a trailer, man. I want to see the trailer. I want to see what it looks like, man. I want to know what Thor looks like. I want to see what Natalie Portman looks like as the Thorette. Oh, so fantastic. It has like a He-Man 80s vibe as well. Oh, it's gonna be great. But let's stick with the casting. Earlier this week, the Obi-Wan Kenobi cast was released, and it's looking pretty thick, man. It's looking pretty cool. We got Hayden Christensen, which a lot of people might be put off of, you know, with the sand and shit. But still, I mean, again, we're give this fool another chance. He's obviously playing Darth Vader. We got Joe Edgerton. He's also a serious actor that I've seen in a lot of mafia movies and Great Gatsby's and other stuff. So he cool. O'Shea Jackson Jr. O'Shea. That's baby Ice Cube. He coming up as well, isn't he, in the fucking Gojira? Yeah, he in Gojira. And Straight Outta Compton playing his daddy. Sung Kang, a.k.a. What's his fucking name in the Fast and Furious? Han. He's running around in this movie and in this series. Ewan McGregor, of course. Kumail Nanjiani, Bufferoni himself. And I don't recognize anybody else, but shout outs to you if you're a part of the Obi-Wan Kenobi cast. 6 episodes, so I'm definitely down to watch this. I'm 100% down. Yeah, I might even go back and watch the first 3 episodes just to like refresh my mind. Because I remember seeing pod racing in the theater, and then I don't even know what happens in the second one. What happens in the second one? Oh, it's the political bullshit. I remember that one was boring as fuck. And I don't think I saw the last one. I don't think I did. I can't remember. I probably didn't. Because I remember, like when Vader goes, no, that's from that one. And I don't remember. I thought it was from the OGs. Attack of the Clones came out in 2002. And then Revenge of the Sith is 3 years later. I know I didn't see that one. So in preparation for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, I will go back and watch these first 3 Star Wars episodios, even though I heard that the second one is so caca. And a lot of it has to do with Monsieur Jar Jar, who they've said will not be in the series. So Ahmed Best congratulated the cast of Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi on social media, thus confirming he will not be reprising his role of Jar Jar Binks in the series. Again, I saw this movie, I've only seen it once in 2002, and I didn't think Jar Jar was that terrible. But again, I was 11 years old, a little stupid of me running around. So, I need to revisit and see what the fuck. Ahmed Best is the voice of Jar Jar? I didn't know that. Yeah. A lot of people stoked for this. It makes sense. Ewan McGregor is a better. Ooh, is that shots fired? Is he a better Obi-Wan Kenobi than the OG Obi-Wan? Oh damn! I can hear the Star Wars nerd just typing away, yelling at me. I don't give a fuck. Come at me, bro. Nah, the OG, his voice is so iconic, man. Luke, the Force, Luke. Ewan McGregor is fucking talented as well. He's great. Everybody great. Okay, not really, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm glad to see Disney giving Hayden Christensen a second chance. What was his last movie? He's been voicing Anakin from the Clone Wars. He was in a voice. Yeah, he voiced him. The Last Man. Oh, he was in that show. That's right. Little Italy, First Kill, 90 Minutes in Heaven. Oh, so good. He's been working. He took a little hiatus in 2010. I'm a so stupido, like I've said before, and I'll say it again. I'm a stupido. I remember when I watched the damn movie, the first one. Again, I was like 7 years old or whatever the fuck, but I thought that little Anakin, right, is the same. I thought it was the same guy, and then he grew hella fast. You know, did y'all ever do that? When y'all see like a Bronx Tale, you're like, oh, that's the same guy. Or in any movie where the character grows, you know what I mean? Jake Lloyd was Anakin. Like I thought Hayden Christensen was Jake Lloyd. I thought they were the same person. You know, in any movie where the main character aged, my stupid ass was like, they've been filming this movie for 40 years. Never thinking that, no, pendejo, it's a different guy. You feel me? Shout outs to Jake Lloyd, who stopped working in 2002. Oh, that's right. He's in Jingle All the Way. Best Christmas movie of all time. Fight me. I don't know if that's jacked up that he didn't have a successful acting career after Star Wars Episode 1. But yeah, my stupid ass was thinking like, oh, hey. I thought Hayden Christensen was a little kid. And I did that like till I was like 19. Thinking that they're the same people. You know, stupido thoughts, man. Shout out to Jake Lloyd, man. That's cool. But I'm definitely watching this Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi story. 6 episodes. I wonder if they're going to expand it and make it more seasons. I'm just curious to see what's going to happen. Very, very swell. Something else. I don't know how swell this is, but let's talk about Netflix getting their grubby little hands on properties. So both Daniel Craig and director Rian Johnson are set to return for 2 Knives Out sequels. They are now coming to Netflix because Netflix buys Knives Out sequels for $450 million fucking dollars. That's a lot of dollars. Whoa, that's a lot of dollars. Shit, that's a lot of dollars. Knives Out was fantastic. It's a whodunit starring a hail of people. I'm stalling to pull up the IMDb. Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, Mija, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Tony Collette, Lakeith Stanfield, Christopher Plummer, R.I.P., Catherine Langford, Frank Oz, not the Doctor, somebody else. He was a puppeteer. And it's a detective investigates the death of a patriarch of an eccentric, combative family. Rian Johnson directed. Yes, he's the guy who directed Solo, but that has nothing to do with it. as terrible as that was. The Artemis is like the maid, she running around, or they think she did it. You're just trying to figure out who done it. I remember I know they're working on a sequel, but I didn't know there were 2 sequels. Or I must have reported it, but I forgot. So Netflix buys it for $450 million, eh? That's a lot. That's a lot of scratch. That's a lot of scratch. I want to see how much the first one made. Okay. The first one made $311 million. So over half what they paid for the 2 sequels. But it's Netflix, though. Again, we don't understand how the fuck they make money, man. If it's theaters, okay. It might have a limited release by then. I'm excited for this series. I like it. It's kind of hypocritical because it's like, oh, once one hits, you don't want to see the sequels of the same shit, right? But in this case, the theme it lends itself so nice to what you call it, to more sequels. It could be more cases. It could be a different detective. It could be a whole different thing where you just have a giant, great, big name cast of people flooding in and acting their ass off. We could just have Daniel Craig reprising his role, since he's not going to be Bond anymore. He can be Jacques Cousteau. Oh, no, ¿cómo se llama este güey? Detective Benoit Blanc. LeBlanc. Not LeBlanc. I'm excited. Makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. I still don't know how Netflix is going to make this money back. Maybe they don't care. But hey, that's better for me, man. I don't have to go to the theater to watch it. I wonder if this includes the OG Knives Out. Is that on Netflix? Is the OG one on Netflix? In Japan, I think it is. No, it is not. It is not. But that's a good move on Netflix. Just buying shit out. Kudos. Good for you, Netflix. Good job. All right. This might be a quickie episode, yo. We're already on Trailer Talk, my lord. I'm by myself. Shout outs to y'all. If y'all still listening, I love you. Hit the subscribe button and do all that good shit, all right? Thank you. I'm not going anywhere yet. We're in Trailer Talk. All right, let's go to Trailer Talk. First up in the Trailer Talks, we got more Star Wars talk. I should have fixed it better, but fuck it. I'm a stupido. We got Star Wars: The Bad Batch. This is coming on Disney Plus. It will be arriving May 4th. Is that correct? I think it is. It is the 4th of May, and it's about the Bad Batch of elite and experimental clones make their way through an ever-changing galaxy in the immediate aftermath of the Clone Wars. Again, I am a Star Wars casual, chill, tranquilo el vato. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't watch the Clone Wars. I didn't watch all 10 seasons of the Clone Wars. I'm good, right? Plus the animation I was not too crazy about. So after researching, the Bad Batch is basically a bad batch of clones. Like they fucked up, right? They're like tan descompuestos los vatos. They're broken kind of. And we got the leader who is straight up a fucking Rambo ripoff. The cast isn't that extensive as far as I can tell right now. But yeah, they made an appearance in the Clone Wars and they came and saved people for a split second and whatnot. And then everybody was like, oh, the Bad Batch, right? So it's this group of 5 experimental clones who just run around and fuck shit up, right? And if you're a Star Wars fan and especially a Clone War fan, I know you're wet for this. So happy for you. I can only see this has got to be fucked up. and maybe IMDb isn't like up to snuff on it, but I do see that there is only 3 episodes on IMDb. That must be some kind of mistake. Maybe we're waiting for more. Maybe after that there's going to be a break. I don't know. But what the trailer showed was a lot of action. This is the second trailer. I remember I don't really remember the first trailer. I do remember this trailer stood out a little bit more. There was more action. There's a little bit more pew-pews. The animation is very similar to the Clone Wars, but let's just say an updated version of it. Let's say that engineers over there at Pixar got their grubby hands on it and kind of messed with it because it looks crisper, it looks cleaner, it looks nice, it looks more fluid. Will I be checking this out? I don't know. I feel like this is too into the Star Wars lore. I know Felix is for sure. I'm not sure, man. It's because I just don't. If I ever watched the Clone Wars, I would probably be super wet about this. And I know that the Clone Wars audience are wet about this, and I'm happy for y'all. It just, I don't know. It really does look like a Pixar movie, and that is great. Like the animation has that hint to it. Maybe I'm tripping. If it's not 30 episodes for one damn season, yeah. Will I be rushing Disney Plus as the thing comes out? Probably not. Not gonna lie. Probably not. But maybe with some reviews, maybe for Felix recommendation, even though, con ese way you gotta be careful. Because then you'd be sitting there watching a 2-hour movie with a 6 score. Shout outs to Felix. Maybe. Because it is an animation, so I don't know. It's animation, action, it's an adventure. I don't know how gritty they can get. That's what I like from The Mandalorian, and I know that has nothing to do with it, but it kind of does, but not really. It's the same universe, but not. One is animation and one is not. There's some grittiness to Mando, Mando can get grimy and dirty. I don't know how much violence I can get from this. As much as the main guy looks like Rambo, I'm not sure how much shooting and chopping heads. There's probably none of that. It's probably more on the lines of Clone Wars, which I don't know shit about. So I'm on the fence on this. But for all y'all Clone Wars fans, I'm happy for you, bro. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, good for you, fucking you, man. Now, if this was the trailer for the fucking Star Wars Lando limited series, oh yeah, the screen would be all creamed. Out of all the stuff that they kind of announced, the Bad Batch was the one I was least weirded about. I wasn't sure. Like we talked about that. There's a Lando series coming. There's Star Wars Visions coming. There's the Acolyte. There's the Ashoka series as well. Rangers in the New Republic, and finally a droid story. I think I was the least excited for this, the Bad Batch. But we'll see. Let's keep it pushing. Let's go back to Netflix. This is a series coming to Netflix, an anime action adventure named Yasuke. Anyway, apparently this is kind of low-key true story after some typey investigation, research. So Yasuke, he came from Africa and fought alongside a mighty feudal lord in brutal 16th century Japan. They called him the Black Samurai, and he became a legend. Apparently this is a true story, but which I did not know about. But this trailer showed some fighting to some trap beats, which is amazing. The animation is not as crisp as the latest things we've seen. It's a little bit more slow, kind of, if that makes any sense. I don't know if the animation could be slow. I don't know if y'all know what I mean. It's a little bit more grimier. It's not as clean, which is a good thing as the other ones I've seen. The thing that hooked me was that it stars Lakeith Stanfield, who I just mentioned earlier, from the Knives Out series, from the series Atlanta, from Sorry to Bother You, from what's the last thing I just watched him do? Judas and the Black Messiah. He's fantastic. Uncut Gems, he's great. He's fantastic. He's Darius in Atlanta. Oh, he's fucking great. And it doesn't sound like him too. Not to throw shade on him, but he sounds like a buff, huge buff guy. And he's really not. He's real skinny from what I remember. But yeah, this looks cool. This looks really, really, really cool. 6 episodes, nice and short and sweet. Get to the point. We're in, we're out. No filler, no fat on this shit, man. I got enough fat in my life. What, is this out already? No. Is Yasuke out already, fool? Because I'm looking at the date and it says April 29th. My dad's birthday. That happened already. What the hell? Netflix. Temporada 1 disponible. Oh, I dyslexia. I don't know how to read. April 29th, not March. Stupido. So tomorrow away, a month. Yasuke, it looks cool. It looks really, really cool. I like it. I'm down. I'm digging these Netflix animes. Netflix animes. I'm down. Like produced by Netflix, not the same one they purchase. A already existing anime out there, because they already come with their own studio. They already come with their own flair. All these Netflix one kind of look the same, just a couple tweaks here and there. I don't know how fast they're pumping them. I don't know how fast it takes them to create a damn Netflix anime. I forgot how to say it incorrectly. Anime. But I'll be definitely watching Yasuke. You can expect a review for what you doing, like for reals. It's only 6 episodes away. I like that. You like that. I like that. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's get out of Netflix. Let's get into the theater, potentially. This next movie is called The Night House. So a widow begins to uncover her recently deceased husband's disturbing secrets. So what happened here, she chilling, right? And then she find her husband go out to the lake from her lake house, take a gun and shoot herself in the face, dog. And then she finds a note, and the note is explaining to her secrets, allegedly. And then she's walking around the woods, and then she finds a house that is her house, but the bitch is backward, dog. And then she goes in the house and she sees herself in the fucking house. Like, bitch, what even is, what in the fucking, what? It gave me what's this damn Kevin Bacon movie? What's the last one? You Should Have Left. Is that it? Yeah. It gave me You Should Have Left vibes. Y'all remember that one? That was not that good. It was Amanda Seyfried and Kevin Bacon, where the house is kind of haunted, kind of, not really, but kind of, but yeah. And then he's like measuring the inside of the house, and then he's measuring the outside of the house, and the outside of the house is smaller than the inside of the house. And then the house is like doing a lot of bullshit, and then he can see himself, and then it was a lot of stuff like that. This is what this movie gave me the vibes of. But it was a little bit more scary. It was a little bit more, it was a little bit more grim, you know. I don't. This screams Felix movie for reals. It stars Rebecca Hall, Stacey Martin, Sarah Goldberg. I don't really recognize anybody. Who's Rebecca Hall? Have I seen her before? Vicky Cristina Barcelona, The Town, Le Prestige, The Awakening. Oh, she is in Kong vs. Godzilla, which we're going to be reviewing shortly this week. Okay, she's a good actress. I like her. She's cool. I like her from Pinche One Picture. Chivato fake fan, way. Chivato bad boy. You fucking lying to the people. The Night House. Yeah, I don't know. It looks cool though. It looks okay. It looks okay. It doesn't look Saban or anything, but I just want to see if if it's scary enough. I need to amp up the scariness. The Kevin Bacon one is just I directly compare it to that, because the Kevin Bacon one was like not scary. It was just long and tedious and boring, honestly. So maybe this is a better version of that. But speaking about versions of stuff, versions of stuff, we have the next Guy Ritchie movie, son. It's called The Wrath of Man, and it stars Jason Statham, Scott Eastwood, Jeffrey Donovan. I think I saw Post Malone running around in there. Yeah, Posty Post. Y'all know Posty Post with the tattoos and the that one, the guy, he was running around in there. And the plot follows H, a cold and mysterious character working at a cash truck company responsible for moving hundreds of millions of dollars around LA each week. H is played by Jason Statham, as I mentioned. And there's like, his motivation has to do with like a hit gone wrong, and they hit his son or whatever. They got shot him or whatnot. I don't know. I honestly don't know about this one, man. I like Guy Ritchie. I'm slowly understanding or coming to a realization that Guy Ritchie pretty fucking dope. I love The Gentleman. That shit was great. Snatch is fucking probably top 25 movies of all time. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels was fantastic. Man from U.N.C.L.E., I forgot he did that. I haven't seen the Sherlock Holmes movies, which I want to, which I don't know how I haven't, but I should. Shame on me. But like I said, The Gentleman was good. I feel like it was sneaky good. I don't feel like a whole lot of people watched it or gave a shit about it. But we did. But what this movie has, compared to all the other ones, I don't know if he has it, but this one seems more clean. Yes, there's killing, there's shooting, there's fighting, but it just seems cleaner. Y'all feel me? Like Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch, all that shit's grimy and nasty and gross. There's this nastiness to it. This one is too clean, and you would think that The Gentleman, being that the name is Gentleman, is like dapper and nice and fancy and shit. That one seems more grimy than this one. You know, I don't know if it needs the grime, but I'm missing the Guy Ritchie grime. You know, even fucking Aladdin. Even Aladdin looks more grimy than this. You know, and I don't know if it needs it or not, but I miss the grime. It just feels too clean. I don't know if it's the fucking filter they use or what the fuck, or maybe I'm tripping balls. I don't know. But will I be watching it? It depends. I'm not going to the theater to watch this. But then again, I feel like it definitely benefits. The movie would benefit a giant screen and nice surround sound and shit. I don't dislike Jason Statham. I'm like whatever on him. But him being the star of the movie doesn't make me go, holy shit, you know? And it's crazy that he looks younger now than one of the Transporter movies and Cranks and all that. I mean, he's great. He's good, but he's good as Jason Statham. He's just another one of those that plays Jason Statham as Jason Statham in everything he does. Jason Statham as Jason Statham. Oh, shout outs to his wife too, though. What's her name? He's in another Guy Ritchie movie coming up. Goddamn. ¿Cómo se llama su? It's the Mija from Mad Max. I think she's injured or pregnant in that one. I forget. Hell yeah. Top searches. I don't even have to Google it. Wife. Rosie Huntington. Shout outs to Rosie, dog. I better watch my mouth before Jason Statham comes in and whoops my ass, dog. See, he's believable. How old is Jason Statham? He's believable because I think he's categorized as an old fuck. He's over 50, right? He's got to be over 50. I mean 40. He's over 40. I say he's 43. What y'all say? Leave in the comments down below right now. Okay? We're going to find out in 3, 2, 1. 53. Holy shit, Jason Statham win. Damn, son, you look fucking fantastic, way. See, that's an old fuck. He's over 50, way. He's over 50. But I buy him kicking all these people's ass because I've seen him do it all these years, and it doesn't seem like his action is diminishing the quality of his action. La verga, 50 fucking 3. Rosie Huntington is 33, so she's 20 years younger than him. Shout outs to Jason Statham, way. I guess makes sense. The Rock is 48. Huh? He's almost 50. También ese cabrón. Neither of them slowing down. They are the new wave of old fucks that can do it, you know? He's in the Expendables and all that. But like Sylvester and Arnold and even Bruce. Pinche Bruce. Like Vin Diesel 53 as well. It's good. When you're bald, it's kind of cheating. But Bruce is bald as well. Yes, wait, no, he's 66. Damn, all these people are old as fuck in the fucking movie, man. He older than Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie 52. Michelle Rodriguez 42 también. Fucking hey, all you old fucks. But no, Jason Statham passes as like an action old fuck. Like, if you take the same movie and you put Vin Diesel, ooh, it's kind of the same, no? Nah. Jason Statham a little bit more legit. Action-wise, I don't know. That's a good one. Jason Statham versus Vin Diesel. I think I'd be more afraid of Jason Statham. If like I'm walking down an alley and one way I got Jason Statham and behind me I got Vin Diesel, I think I'm going to go fuck up Groot right quick. Jason Statham knows some shit, you know what I'm saying? I think Vin Diesel acts like he knows some shit. I could be talking mad shit, and that's what I'm supposed to do on the podcast, is just talk all the fucking pounds and pounds of dick that I'm talking. I don't give a fuck. Though, yeah, they are definitely the new wave of old fucks that can kick ass. Dwayne, Vin Diesel, Jason Statham. Like fucking Jean-Claude. Jean-Claude is only not only, but he's 60. He's only 7 years older than Jason Statham. And Jean-Claude, I mean, he kind of looking like a turd that got kind of dried out in the sun. You know, like those white cacas? Shout outs to Jean-Claude. I think I'd be more afraid of Jean-Claude than Vin Diesel, honestly, también. Back to this movie. What was it called? Wrath of Man. May 7th. Okay, maybe. Yeah. If nothing else is going on around that time, I might check it out. Again, if it's not theater, I wouldn't go to the theater for this movie, but I know that this movie would greatly be better in the theater. So we'll see. The Wrath of Man. Let's get into our final movie trailer, second to last trailer of the week. And it's Spiral. We've talked about I can't remember if it's a teaser trailer or the first trailer. But it's Spiral from the Book of Saw. This is the Chris Rock starred and produced movie, taking the Saw property, putting a little twist on it. So a criminal mastermind unleashes a twisted form of justice in Spiral, the terrifying new chapter in the Book of Saw. I remember watching the first Saw movie back in the day on VHS. Yes, VHS. I'm trying to see how many damn Saw movies there is. Saw 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 3D, 8 Jigsaw. So this will be the 9th movie in the franchise. Fuck, that's a lot of movies. Because I was thinking, should I go back and watch them? Because they do reference the other movies. At one point, Chris Rock is chained. He's handcuffed to a pipe, and there's a saw. He can use his hand to saw off or whatever. But Samuel L. Jackson is playing his papa. Morgan David Jones, if this is the young man that I believe it is. No, that's somebody else. But they're like, oh, when was the last time you saw your dad? There's like this really creepy voice, and I guess Samuel L. Jackson is his dad. And there's like, oh, it's a Jigsaw copycat. They said, and they keep calling him, but you hear the voice disorder. I think it's a girl. So just by saying him, they're gonna use it to throw you off. But I'm gonna bet it's a girl. I don't know if it's the lady that's running around with them in the trailer. Ellie Johnson, I don't know who that is, but she's probably the killer. I'm saying it right now. There's this lady on the trailer. Where's she at? Is it this one? Layla Lee? I think it is. No. Janelle Williams? Is that it? No. Anyway, I forgot her. I don't know her name. But yeah, I'm going to call it right now. I think it's a girl. It's a female, whoever's doing these things. Because you could tell by listening to the distorter. It's just a weird ever pairing. I remember when, I think this was Boss's first episode he was ever in, when we talked about this, the news of this coming out. Shout outs to him. It's just weird pairing. I would never say Chris Rock and the Saw series in the same sentence. You know, even him being in the movie, whether or not he was produced, he would have produced it or not. It's just a weird thing. Samuel L. Jackson, okay, maybe back in the day with the snakes on a plane and all that, maybe. It's just weird, a weird combo. But it looks cool. It does look different. It's another whodunit trying to catch the murderer. He's kind of serious, Chris Rock, which is weird to see him like, I can't trust anybody in the precinct or whatever the fuck. I need everybody on this case, saying very generic detective words. But we'll see. It's a weird one, man. May 14th. I wonder if we would have had it already. Speaking of delays, yeah, we definitely would have saw it already. I think. The next chapter in the book of Saw. So will there be more chapters after this? And will Chris Rock be a part of it? If it's good, obviously, I'm down. If the first chapter is dope, okay, I'm here for it. It's just my OCD is like, you gotta watch all other 8 Saw movies. You know, I have like the devil and the angel, and the devil's like, you gotta watch him, and the angel's like, "Sas mama, no, fuck you don't." That's how my angel speaks. And the devil's like, yeah, you gotta fucking watch all of them. And they stop being good after the 5th one. I'm like, oh fuck, no, I don't wanna. Spiral, because you can see that they leave logos of a spiral all over the place. It is weird. It is different. I'll check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I'm definitely checking it out. I'm gonna check it out for reals. I'm gonna check it out. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna check it out. It just looks so weird. It just looks so different. Like it doesn't. It feels like it doesn't go. It almost feels like a SNL sketch. You know, the way the lighting and the way that it's shot almost. But there's no jokes. It's not funny. But I'm still into it. You know, I'm not trying to diss it by calling an SNL skit. We'll see. Spiral. But I'm gonna call it right now. It's a lady. The bad guy is a lady. La Jigsaw's is una lady, which she was after the second one. Whatever. Let's get into our final trailer of La Semana. Bruh, I'm so stoked for this one. I even mentioned, where did I mention this? I mentioned something like this. I mentioned this series earlier in the week, I think, last week. Or I thought about it. I don't remember. But it's this next season of Rick and Morty, season 5. If y'all don't know, Rick and Morty is an animated series that follows the exploits of a super scientist and his not so bright grandson. But honestly, who doesn't fucking know Rick and Morty by now? I didn't know Rick and Morty until last year. I thought Rick and Morty was all hype. Let me tell you now, okay? Because I was on the hate Rick and Morty bandwagon. You know what I mean? Because I saw the hype around it, and I was like, okay, this show can't be this good. Y'all fucking like old ass, geeky ass nerd guys, people are so into this shit. Like, y'all just grasping straws. Then I shut the fuck up, watched the whole thing in less than a week, watched the whole 4 seasons or 3 seasons, and then the 4th season came out. And it deserves every speck of hype it's gotten. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great. It's top 5 best adult animated series of all time. It's easy to say. It's just so insane. It is so crazy. I was talking about how Knives Out lends itself to have multiple seasons and whatnot, or multiple movies. The Rick and Morty can just go on fucking forever. Just go on forever, man. They mess around with the science and time travel and timelines and all this science and bullshit and sci-fi and movie references and burns and just parodies of this season shows like Power Ranger parody, but we've seen Mega Man parodies. We've seen anything that you like, you're gonna see a parody of. The Avenger, just anything. They had a fucking Logic, my top 3 favorite rappers of all time in the fucking series last season, second, 3rd season, I don't forget, because I watched them all in one, so it all feels like one season to me. The animation is unique. There's nothing like it except for Solar Opposites, but that's created by the same people, which that should be coming out as well. I don't know what's coming out first, but yeah, this trailer shows Matrix, Power Rangers, like I said. Is like a Rick beating the shit out of an alien with a Marlin. It's just crazy shit. It's just crazy. But what is pretty evident this season is that it looks like the whole family will be joining in the adventures. You know, I forget the order, but first it was only Rick and Morty, and then they got the sister involved, and then the mom and the dad got split, and then it was like running around, and it's just like Rick, and then Morty, and this season seems like they're all together, and each throughout the trailer you can see them like dressed as the colors of the Power Rangers, and they're involved one way or another. There's like a full-blown clone fight in the living room. There's like 5 different Ricks and 5 different Mortys, like 5 different families fighting each other. But the whole family is along for this crazy ass ride. Sunday, June 20th, 11 Eastern. Mark my fucking calendar for that one, son. And at the end of the trailer, it also said that you'll be able to watch all 4 seasons on HBO Max. So great. Yeah. No lie, I definitely put Rick and Morty in top 5 best animated series. It's not hype, man. If you're on the fence whether or not it's hype or not, it's not. Like it's hype, but it deserves the hype. You know, it's not fake hype. It's real. It's real hype. It's real. The hype is real. The hype is fucking real. Started in 2013. Shit. And I just hopped on last year, man. Huh. If it wasn't for the show, I wouldn't have watched it. I would have kept being like, nah, fuck it. But again, the hype pushed me towards it. I don't know what episode Bubbles watched. Maybe he tried to watch the first one, but he was like, nah, fuck it. But everybody else was pushing me to watch it, and I didn't want to, but it's animation, adventure, sci-fi, comedy. Hell yeah. I would put Rick and Morty in the new age, even though 2013 is not that new, in the new age of adult animation. I was going to say Adult Swim does a lot of adult animation, but then I caught myself. I wonder when that got popular. Comedy Central was the cornerstone of it. They were in the middle of it. But I wonder when it got super duper popular. Because The Simpsons is for like the whole family. You know? Anybody can watch The Simpsons. And then obviously we got Family Guy as well. But the new age, which is not that new, but it is. I put Rick and Morty. Big Mouth is up there, which also follows the same guidelines of, you know, unique animation, adult themes, using kids, a lot of sexual shit. Wait, that was weird, but yeah. It just covers so much, Rick and Morty does. They can do anything. They can do anything. And you're like, okay. So this episode we're going to go to Mars and we're going to fight fucking flarbs with farts. Because their weakness is farts. Okay. That's Rick and Morty, bro. Okay. This next episode we're going to be in a fucking courtroom and doing... arguing, just whatever. It's just anything could be Rick and Morty. Fantastic. All right. Leave a comment down below if you guys are Rick and Morty fans. If not, I'm telling you and I'm irking you. At least give it a 3-episode chance. It's fantastic. Yeah, I'm by myself, so I'm gonna get the fuck up on out of here. Next week, who knows what next week's gonna hold? Who knows what the future will hold for us? But yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for the support. I would greatly appreciate it if y'all like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube. And for all your audio listeners, shout outs to Belgium. I love y'all. Share it to the people you love. And if you hate this podcast, share it to your enemies. Also very fantastic on the YouTube, on Instagram, Geeks, and Joysticks on the Instagram. Go follow that. You can follow me at Enterprises, PAURAZAS, and you can follow Bubbles at Alex_Mac211 and my ghostly friend Felix Jafel91 over there on the YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notify bell to be notified for every 2 videos we put up every week, 2 shows, which is the What You Doing and this podcast. I'm also putting up clips now. If you think that the podcast is too long, I just grab what I think is the best topic and I just slap it on there. There's clips on Instagram. We're all over the place, man. We're all over the place. We're not at 1 million yet, but I would greatly appreciate if y'all subscribe. Yeah. What do you think about all these delays? Leave a comment down below. Russell Crowe joining Thor. Hell yeah, hell no. Obi-Wan Kenobi cast. Hayden Christensen getting a second chance. Not really a second chance, but yeah, really a second chance. Hell yeah, hell no. Knives Out, 3 movies. Is that too much? What do y'all think? Trailer Talk, Bad Batch, Yasuke, you're watching that. The Night House, Wrath of Man, Spiral, and Rick and motherfucking Morty way. Alright, let's get the fuck up on out of here. It's a long ass outro, but I fucking love y'all. Don't forget to always and forever, you do you. I'm out this bitch.